Camber patted me on the head. And yes, the pun was intended. Downtown has its traditions, Arden agreed. We need to cater to them to hold our spot. Our spot. Because these girls had worked for me the last 4 years, ever since I arrived in Samford, Alabama. The old location of Hollis Apothecary was in my kitchen. This was a definite step up from selling online, though we still offered shipping through the website. Whether I could afford brick and mortar long-term was a different kettle of fish, but I had saved up enough for a year at our current swanky location. Our dream had 7 months until its expiration date unless a miracle occurred between now and then. Oh. Arden gusted a dreamy sigh. Hello. I didn't pay extra for a glass storefront so you could stalk hot guys as they walked past. I polished off my breakfast smoothie, then tossed it in the trash. The romance I took to my office for later. When I returned, Arden hadn't budged. Have you no shame? Let me check. She patted her pockets. Nope. Then pressed her nose to the glass. I'm fresh out. I want to see. Camber set down a bucket of spiders and joined Arden at the window. Holy Mother. Their breath fogged the glass, obscuring my view of this perfect specimen of manhood. Given their ages, he was probably late teens or early 20s. I owned older T-shirts that I bought new. Crab on a cracker! Arden stumbled back, bumping into Camber. He's coming this way! The way you two were gawking at him, I said with a snort. I can't imagine why. Poor guy probably thought they were trying to get his attention, maybe to hand out free samples. Everyone! Arden smoothed the white blouse that topped her smart black trousers. Act natural. Chuckling as they jostled for the prime spot nearest the door, I sat on the floor behind the counter. I'm going to inventory the dried flowers, I announced as I got comfy. Practice safe sales, ladies. Neither laughed at my joke, but I doubt they heard me over their racing hearts. The frantic ba-bump, ba-bump sent my fingers twitching, but I made fists until I got it under control. Usually I blocked it out, but the louder their hearts beat, the harder my stomach clenched with hunger. I'm a white witch. I'm a white witch. I'm a white witch. A metallic rattle brought my head up, but I couldn't see the entryway over the counter. What in the... Arden groaned as if the world was ending. I forgot to unlock the door. Metal clicked, and the door jiggled, but the lock was bad about jamming. Getting that fixed really was topping my to-do list. Get out of the way. Camber's low heels clicked on the linoleum. Let me do it. Winter rosebuds. Inventory. Focus on that. Not their rising panic Mr. Perfect would give up on them and leave before one or both got his number. Winter rosebuds. They kept disappearing from under the register. I trusted Arden and Camber, but I would have to check the security feed, see if I could figure out who or what was helping themselves to those specific items. Glass rattled when the knob smacked the pane beside it, and I crossed my fingers, neither one cracked. Hello, the girls chorused. Welcome to Hollis Apothecary. The sign says you're open. A silky voice spilled into the store. I'm not interrupting your break, am I? A hard thud shook my ribs, and all of a sudden, the only heart I heard was my own. Ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-bum. Murmuring a soft spell under my breath, I forced my pulse to slow and match Camber's less frantic beat. Interrupt me any time. Arden hiccuped with nerves. I'm Arden. I'm Camber. Her best friend cut in. You didn't interrupt our break. I was decorating. Arden hiccuped again. For Halloween, you know. I was working in the entryway and forgot to unlock the door after I finished. I'm so sorry for any inconvenience. A midnight chuckle caressed my ears as he humored the girls. Does Rue Hollis work here? She's our boss. Camber took over the awkward exchange. Let me get her for you. We have a new line of hand lotions. Hiccup, hiccup, hiccup. Would you like a sample? Poor Arden fumbled her sales pitch while Camber...